Howdy friends, welcome back to my channel for another vlog. My name is Abby, this is Type 9 Studio, where I help you start and grow your Etsy shop into a small business, and I've been a full-time seller on Etsy for over a year and a half. Today, it's about midnight, well it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning now, so I'm like right in the middle of my day. By the time I'm posting this, my shop reviews should be available for everyone. I opened them up to my email subscribers first, so today is, it's midnight on so it's technically Thursday right now, but it's really Wednesday night, and tomorrow, today, whatever, I am opening up shop reviews to my email subscribers. So I've been getting that ready. I just posted today's video on YouTube and promoted that on TikTok and Instagram. And at this point, a lot more people have signed up for my email list than I expected, so I'm kind of nervous like how many reviews I'm gonna have lined up, because I'm doing them through Ko-Fi and I can like limit the amount that are available, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I may regret not doing that, so I don't know. Definitely as we get closer to the holidays, I'm gonna have to limit them like so many per week. So I think my game plan is going to be my Etsy shop Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Type 9 Studio stuff Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Maybe. Like today I kind of did both because I had some things I needed to get done for Type 9 Studio, and my filming schedule is kind of in the middle of that because I post on YouTube on Wednesdays, so I guess Wednesdays will be like half and half. I need to not fall behind on my Etsy shop because I need to get, like, I don't have too many orders right now, they're kind of slowed down a bit. I have fallen behind on my one listing a day because the lighting has been terrible. Like, you might be able to hear in the background there's a thunderstorm outside, so I have things ready to go and like to take pictures of, but I just can't get the pictures yet. I need to get a better setup with like actual lights instead of having to rely on the sun, but I like the sunlight and the way it looks in the picture, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. That's gonna be my life for the next several months until the spring. My plan for the rest of the day is to make a few more things to take pictures of and just to have on hand ready to ship for my Etsy orders. And then depending on how long I spend on that, I may work on a little bit of my SEO redoing, because I have a list of categories in my shop that I need to sort of refresh. I've been updating all my descriptions to have like a cleaner format, like all nice and spaced out so it's easy to read, because before they were just kind of like short and crammed together in big paragraphs, and that's not really easy for people to read. So I'm trying to make them like shorter bullet points of things and be more thorough about stuff about the shop and everything in the descriptions, and I've been doing like a few of them at a time. And I have some that have been in my shop forever, but I've had these Christmas gift bags in there. They actually, like, that's what I sold first on my shop, I think, was the gift bags, because when I did my shop story video, I went back and looked what my like first actual orders were, and the Christmas gift bags were like one of the first things. I don't want to carry those anymore. I'm not going to restock them once I sell out of what I have, because I don't use the company that sells that material anymore. It's Hobby Lobby, if you want to know. I don't buy from Hobby Lobby really anymore, so I need to get those like redone and at least get people to see them. I actually sold a few like a couple weeks ago. I think somebody bought like 3 of each of one of the prints, so that was pretty cool. But just the way my shop is, I don't think I want to do any seasonal things from now on. I do Halloween, but that's because like I personally, and I know a lot of other people as well, like Halloween type stuff year round, like spooky things, so I will make an exception for those. But as far as like Christmas or Valentine's, Easter, or that kind of stuff, I'm not going to do it, just because the nature of my shop is like to reduce waste, and I feel like those kind of things are a bit wasteful because you buy them to use like one time a year, or you buy them and then just get rid of them after you're done using them. Also, I got a new sewing machine. I posted a video about this on TikTok. So my old sewing machine wasn't very old at all. It was only like 2 or 3 years old, and my dad got it for me as a Christmas present to, like, before I think I actually really started my shop, because I don't remember using my that is the second sewing machine I've ever had. The first one that I started out with when I was really young, I don't remember how old, and then I had that one, but I don't remember using that one for my shop, so I'm thinking that he got it for me around the time that I started my shop, or like started taking it more seriously, you know. And it was a combo embroidery and sewing machine, and those are not really known for like being the best quality or lasting for a long time. And I this entire time, like from last March until now, or whenever like the mask stuff started, I have not serviced it. I mean, I've like cleaned it and stuff myself, but with that much use and how much I've used that, like several hours a day, sometimes I had used it like 10 hours a day, it should have been serviced like 3 or 4 times in that time period. So it just finally, one day I was sewing and the needle came loose. I don't know how. It came unscrewed. I thought it broke at first, but it just came undone. And it, like, as the thing went down, it recognized that the needle was messed up and it stopped, but before it stopped, needle got jammed up in there, and there's a little piece that holds the thread against the needle bar, and that is messed up, and it wouldn't hold the thread back anymore. So when the thread would come loose, the thread would just break in the middle of when I was sewing. So it took me like hours to make just a few masks, and normally it would take like 30 minutes. So I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I took it to the machine shop that's like 10-15 minutes from here, and they were like, you know, this is a poorly rated machine, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I can see why. And they were like, well, for the service and the part and the maintenance for that, it's gonna be like $170, which I had gotten a quote from them before, and they charge $90 for a basic service, so that's kind of, guess what I expected. And I would also have needed to buy a new machine to use while that one was in the shop, because I had orders to get out. And I was just going to drop that one off and then order one on Amazon, because I didn't know they sold machines there, which makes complete sense from a business standpoint, you know. And I had looked it up before I went that you don't want to use sewing machines that are available from like Walmart or Joann's or Amazon or something. Because those machines, while they're cheaper for a reason, they are much lower quality and they're not made to last. So like a more professional grade or like dealer only machine is going to be best. And this brand, Elna is a dealer only brand. I could not find a price for this online, so I don't know if I got a good deal, but hopefully I did. So I just traded my machine in and got this one, and it was like $450 with the trade-in. They didn't give me much for the old machine, like 25 bucks I think, which there's whatever. I was planning on paying up to $500 for a new machine anyways, and with the $170 fee to fix the old one, I was like, you know what, I'll just take it. I have used this one a little bit for a few orders, and it is not computerized at all if you know anything about sewing machines. Some of them are computerized, and my old one was. This one is not. It's taken a bit to get used to because I was kind of spoiled by the computerized part. So like up here, when I would sew with my old one, right here there were buttons, and I could just keep my hand here while I was sewing, and the reverse button was here, and then there was a button that would drop the needle down. So that when I turned around, like if I was sewing a square shape, I would turn it around while the needle was down and it would stay in the same place. This one I have to like sew and then like stop when the needle is down. There's no button to drop it. And then the reverse is like all the way down here. Just little stuff like that makes a difference. Like it's kind of hard to get used to, but it definitely sews through my masks a lot easier, like especially around the bottom corners of them where there's so many layers of fabric. It was definitely a lot easier. It just kind of went through it like nothing, whereas the other one was like ka-chonk, ka-chonk, ka-chonk. I wanted to get a professional grade, like a industrial machine at some point, but those are like thousands of dollars. Not quite ready for that investment yet, and I don't have anywhere to put a table because those come on their own table, because they're kind of like built into the table thing. Like it's a bit too heavy for a table like this. This is literally just a kitchen table from IKEA, like one of the cheapest ones you can get at IKEA. So I'm kind of surprised it's held up to these heavy machines and stuff. So an update about, I mentioned in a previous vlog, I think my last one, that I'd be moving soon. So not really soon. I was kind of expecting it to be like January or February, which was kind of stressing me out because I'm starting all this stuff with Type 9 Studio and then trying to get my shop and stuff like ready for the holidays. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like also be trying to pack up during that time. But we're thinking it's gonna be more like next summer, which kind of stinks because of the situation, but it'll be easier for me to move in the summer because orders are like extremely low in the summer. I'm talking like I was gonna have to make all of my materials, I was gonna make as much inventory as I possibly could. That way I didn't have to move like any of the raw materials or like the fabric bolts. I could just pack up boxes of product, and then I would also have those ready to ship when I got there, so my processing time wouldn't be so long. But yeah, so I'm glad that's working out a little better. But that means I won't be moving in with my fiance until then, so, well, he'll be my husband at that point. So I'm gonna get a move on making some stuff. I actually don't have all the product I need to photograph because some of the stuff I need to make today. So I'm making new bundle listings, like gift sets of my non-paper stuff, like non-paper towels and cloth wipes. And I need to make the black ones because I'm going to have a bundle of all black. And I'm going to make another bundle with this bee print that's been really popular. So I already have those, so I don't have to worry about that, but I do need to make the black ones. And I actually mentioned at the end of my last video that I need to make my cloth wipes in separate listings. So I was talking about how when my cloth wipes were like really taking off because of last year, the toilet paper thing, I noticed the benefit of having all of your variations of like different colors of things and different listings, because when one of my competitors during that time kept going on and off of vacation mode, and I noticed that when they would come back from vacation mode, all of their listings would just flood the search results for cloth wipes. So my shop was only on like the first page when they were on vacation mode because they were taking up so much of the space. So I was like, that's a good strategy because you take up all the room, and people are like, well, they must know what they're doing because I have a lot of listings, or you see the same kind of photo style over and over. So I need to do that at some point, but I've had such a headache. I haven't sold as much non-paper stuff here recently, but my supplier of flannel has been kind of unreliable. Like they have sometimes they have some colors, sometimes they don't, sometimes they have some prints, sometimes they don't. And I have to order like thousands of yards if I want to special order them, and I don't have room for that, nor the sales volume for that. I'm just going to do what I can, and I need to get back into marketing my shop because I have not been posting on, like, I've posted a few times on Instagram. I completely stopped posting on my TikTok for my business. I just kind of fell off. Oh, let me show you this new thing. So I've been searching for something like this forever. If you sew or like anything like that, I have been looking for a hot ruler, and I didn't know this existed. I didn't know that's what it was called, and this came up like in my Instagram ads or something similar to this, and I found one on Amazon. It's a ruler that's like heat resistant, like it looks like plastic. I think it's resin, and you can do like a hem or something and see like how big the hem is. So I've been using this for my masks, and this has helped a lot. They look a lot more uniform. I got it down pretty well on my own before, but now that I have this is helping a lot. So if you sew, check these out. It's a hot ironing ruler. I got it on Amazon. So let's get working on the non-paper stuff. This is why I would love to have a large table with a space for large rolls of fabric instead of these little bolts. So every single time they look really pretty on the outside, but then once you unroll them, they have giant wrinkles in the middle, or they're all dirty. It would also be way more efficient to cut fabric off of large rolls instead of these little bolts. Pretty recent discovery that I've made has been listening to podcasts while I sew. I think I'm one of the last millennials on earth to get into podcasts, but I've been listening to Ear Biscuits from Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link. I've also been liking Dark History from Bailey Sarian, but Rhett and Link have a longer backlog that I've been catching up on. For some reason, I don't like having an earphone in both ears. I don't know why, but I will put my Galaxy Bud in one ear and then a loop earplug in the other ear, and that helps to kind of drown out the machine noise. I was also probably the last millennial to hop on the wireless earbuds train, but it has saved me so much time and headache from trying to move around the studio back and forth to the iron with corded earphones. So it's now, I think, 2 days after I filmed last, so I just sent out the email to all of my email subscribers that shop reviews are live, so I'm a bit nervous. Like, part of me is like, I'm not going to get any, and then part of me is like, I'm going to get way too many that I can't do. So I'm like, ugh. Not in a bad way, I'm just like nervous because what if all 82 people order one? Like, that's going to take forever. I didn't even really expect that many people to sign up, so, which is a good thing, like it's a good problem to have. My next video on this channel is going to be an example review from the first persons that I did, because I had someone in my DMs that was asking, and I looked at their shop and I was like, oh, I should like see if they will let me do this. So In that video, I will talk about the reviews and how you can get one, and I've added the option to purchase just one SEO rewrite, or multiple, I guess, so you don't have to buy a review to get one of those, but the reviews come with at least one. I'm just excited and nervous for this because I have worked for a few months solid on Type 9 Studio in general. Like, it didn't fully exist until like maybe 2 months ago, and I have not made a dime from it, and I've been like, it's taken my time away from my Etsy and stuff, so I'm glad that I can finally like have something to help with that. Which, like, obviously I'm doing things on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram for free, but it's like at some point I have to make some money, and I don't quite qualify. I'm well on the way to getting monetized on YouTube. I need a little over 500 more subscribers at this point, and I am like almost a quarter of the way to the watch time, so you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time, and I've got almost 1,000, so that is pretty good, especially for only being, you know, only posting for like 2 months. Actually today, I checked my TikTok today to post a video, and I'm at 10,000 followers on TikTok, so that is amazing. But I'm definitely not joining the creator program because I think it's a scam. And quite a few of you have been using my referral links in the description that I don't even usually point out unless I'm like talking about a specific thing. Because like, I don't think I've ever mentioned my Etsy referral link, and at least 2 people, maybe 3 people have signed up for Etsy with my link, and I never even mentioned it, so thank you. Tomorrow I might not get much work done because I am going somewhere with my grandma. She called me today and was like, "Are you busy this evening?" And I was like, "Yeah, kinda." Also, yeah, my nails came off yesterday, so I gotta put those back on. I did get a shipment of mailers today, so I'll go ahead and put those away. You can go ahead and go to my Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/type9studio, or the link is in the description, and get a shop review or check it out, see what it's about. With the reviews on there as well, you get access to my members only content. I don't have much content on there yet, like I just posted a few things. Like, I'll post when I make a video and stuff. So let me know if you have any suggestions for like members only stuff I could do on there, because I really don't know like what to make members only. I don't know. You guys always have good suggestions, so let me know if you have any. And if you watch this whole thing and you haven't subscribed yet or hit the like button, you might as well. I do new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. For more Etsy tips, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, both at Type 9 Studio, Ko-Fi, Type 9 Studio, and I will see you in the comments and in the next video. Bye.